You're ready to launch a new email campaign, or maybe you're planning to, and you want to get visitors from your website to sign up for that email campaign. And that way you can start collecting email addresses, you can plan an email campaign to send them, and you can build relationships, nurture them, and then eventually book them. An email campaign in Sprout is a single email campaign that contains a list of people who will get the email or a set of conditions to filter in existing clients. Number two, a single email or a sequence of emails that those people will receive. And then number three, an optional sign-up form to collect emails for that specific campaign. And an email campaign can be one of two different types. One is a single bulk email, which you build and you send once, and then it's never going to be sent again. You send the email one time. And then number two is what's called an email drip campaign. This is ongoing and will always continuously add people to the sequence, and it can have several emails in it, and those people that are added to it will always get those emails in that order. An email list in Sprout is sort of a master list of people that you can use over and over and over again in campaigns. This is the best way to collect emails from your website so that you can use it repeatedly over and over again in your business. And you can build as many sign-up forms in your Sprout account as you'd like, and that way you can add it to your website, and every time someone fills it out, they're added to that email list. Now, a sign-up form that you put on your website to add people to that email list can be one of three types. One, it can be inline, which means it's just displayed as a form on your website wherever you embed it. Number two, it can be a slide-in, which is sort of a thin bar at the bottom of your site that slides in over top of the content of your website. Or number three, it can be a pop-up, which is sort of like a modal, a pop-up in the middle of the page that pops over top of the existing website and prompts your visitor to sign up. To build a sign-up form and then embed it on your website, you're going to build an email list in Sprout, and then we're going to add a sign-up form to that. Let's go ahead and do that now. In Sprout, we're going to click the email marketing section here, and then jump right into the email list section here. Click the Add New button at the top, and let's go ahead and give our email list a name. At the top here, you can automatically add existing contacts, either contacts or leads or shoots that you have in your Sprout account already. In this case, we want to have that as none because we want to build a sign-up form to have folks from your website fill out a form and be added to this. So we're going to go ahead and close that. Email list here, this is going to show who's actually added to this specific email list. There's no one here because we just created it, so we'll close that. And then sign up forms are down here, and this is where you can create as many different sign up forms as you want. And that way you might want to create one for a certain page on your website, and then different copy for a different page, or a different kind of sign up form for a different page. And you can create as many sign up forms for an email list as you'd like. When I click plus here, you can go ahead and see you can add an inline form, a pop-up form, or a slide-in bar, and you can add as many of these as you want to this email list. For now, I'm just going to add a pop-up, and again, you can always click add and add more here. And then I'm going to go ahead and click here and then click edit. So now I'm in the full screen editor, able to edit this specific pop-up, this sign-up form. And you can see all your editing tools are on the left, and all of the preview is here on the right. Let's go ahead and start customizing this for my brand. So at the top here, I'm going to go into layout, and I'm going to choose a custom color to have as my accent color. And then I'm going to have a custom color for my background color as well. There we go. I can choose my animation. I can choose when this pop-up form will show up on my website. Maybe it's exit intent, which is when someone's mouse goes to leave the page, or it's after a certain amount of time that someone's on the website. I can specify what information I'd like to collect from the person, whether it's just email and name, email, phone and name, email only, depends. Confirm checkbox if you want to have that here. And you can also specify how long the pop-up will stay dismissed for before coming up again for future visits. Under heading, I can go ahead and add an image. And the first thing that I'll have to do is just specify the focal point of the image so that as it has to resize in your website, we always keep that part there. Now we can specify things like the content here. Go ahead and do that. You can change your content family. And then of course also the size and the weight. Moving down next is the content section here. And then the last part is customizing the buttons here. And the close button can either be an X up here, or you can actually have text down here and specify what you want for the text. The confirmation here is what shows up after someone fills out the form, so I can go ahead and customize that. And that's how quickly and how easy it is to customize these pop-up forms here. And you can see just how easy that was with a little bit of planning. You can have this customized and really beautifully set up. Now to embed this, open up the embed section here, take this script right here, this HTML or this code, and you're just gonna put that right onto your website. And now this pop-up form will pop up whenever you've specified up here under the trigger, whether it's exit intent or delay. Go ahead and click save here. I can also get that code by clicking the embed button here, and it copies right here. So again, you can create as many of these different forms as you'd like, whether it be a slide-in bar or a pop-up. And if I open up here to click edit and view the slide-in bar, this is how it shows up here. Again, with just a little bit of planning, you can also customize this and have this look really, really nice as well. I'll go ahead and click save on that one. And so now whenever anybody views these sign-up forms and they fill it out on your website, they will be added to the email list for this specific email list. And now any email marketing campaign that you build in Sprout Studio that uses this email list will automatically have all of those folks who filled out that form added to that email campaign, and then you can be marketing to them. And so that's how you create a sign-up form in Sprout Studio and have people from your website fill it out to then be added to an email list for you to market to in Sprout Studio.